Joe Kent. Final closing statement.
So why is Jamie Hura Butler not here tonight? She's not here because she thinks that she's not accountable to us. She doesn't have to show up because we have a jungle primary. She basically thinks that she's not participating in this event tonight because she has told the Republican leadership that because of the jungle primary, all of us will simply just fight each other and our votes will cancel each other out and she will advance into the general election. Jamie's never had a serious primary challenge before, so her logic may prevail. To prevent this, over a year and a half ago almost, when we first started this, we made a public promise, Heidi and I did, that whoever President Trump endorsed, the rest of us would drop out and rally behind. We did that for a very specific reason. We did that for a very specific reason. Everybody loves President Trump, that's great. However, we had to pick a means to consolidate, because if we didn't pick that means to consolidate, we were only doing the establishment a favor. We were playing into exactly what they think is supposed to happen. So, if we can't pick a means to consolidate, that's fine. According to the most recent Trafalgar poll, it looks like going into the general election, it's going to be myself and Jamie Herrera Butler. So what we need to remember why we started. It's always important to remember why you started. We started because we wanted to tell this failed establishment, led by Jamie Herrera Butler, that we would not be ignored anymore, that we would be heard. So I will make the commitment tonight that if I am not the one that advances into the general against Jamie, if it's anybody else here, if it's Heidi, if it's Vicky, if it's Leslie, I will do everything I can to get them across the finish line. And I would ask Heidi to make the same commitment. I'd ask Vicky and I'd ask Leslie to make the same commitment tonight so that we prevent Jamie Herrera Butler and this failed establishment from squelching our voices. I expect all of you to hold them accountable, to ask them that hard question. Hopefully Heidi will answer it just now. Thank you.
It's okay to applause on the last of the closing statement. That's fine. Heidi, you get the privilege of bringing us to a close this evening, and then I'll have a few closing comments myself.
I'm really glad that you brought that up, Mr. Kent, because the reason I didn't drop out of the race is because you lied to me. You said that you had always been a Republican, that you had always voted Republican, and that is not true. You were 10 years a Democrat in Portland, and you brought your Bernie Sanders ideas over here, and I am running to give the citizens of Southwest Washington a true conservative voice in this race. For many, many years, I have been an advocate for you here in Southwest Washington, going back and forth to Washington, D.C., and also to Olympia. And if you choose to allow me the privilege to continue to represent you, I will be a strong conservative voice. I will stand for limited government. I will stand for freedom, and I will not be a part of the Antifa-style tactics that the Kent campaign has been using for the last 10 years. People will govern how they campaign. And what you are seeing tonight is a shameful display of what I have been witnessing for the last year and a half. I want to stand for freedom, for limited government.
We cannot hear Heidi.
I will stand for freedom.
We want to hear the candidates, so please stop the audience noise. We want to hear what the candidates are saying, and people cannot hear.
What we are experiencing right now is the attempted hostile takeover of our nation by socialists and Marxists. What we are experiencing right now is an attempt to divide us. You guys, listen to me. Leaders do not divide people, they unite them. We need to be united in our efforts to make sure that the people that represent us speak for the voices of the people here who have real skin in the game. My grandchildren are being raised here in Southwest Washington. All 7 of my children live here. My 3 successful businesses are here. And by the way, don't believe the lies of the Kent campaign. Everything that they are saying in that Antifa-style handout that they gave you can be refuted back at my table. Go back and see it. I would encourage you to follow my run at HeidiSt.JohnForCongress.com. You guys, I love this area, and I'm going to fight like crazy to defend it.
Thank you.